Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube channel. Today's topic is going to be about carbohydrates. Are they essential? Do you really need them in your body for daily life activities, performance, and pretty much everything in your activity world? So I had a big debate. The whole reason why I'm making this video is because I had a big debate on Instagram. Big debate with these two other people. This debate was on carbs. Are they essential? And here is my take on it. I'll give you a little rundown on it. Carbs are essential. Here's what I respond to them, to these two other people. And obviously we fought back, but the rundown on what I said was just carbs are essential for the body, but some people benefit much greater without them. Every human is different. I was stating on his post, we can live without carbs, but not without protein and fats. Then it got to me thinking, maybe I should read more into this in depth. So it brings us here to make this video. The source I got it from was just chub.com. I will leave that down below in the link description on this video. So, on what I've been reading, I'll read just from the article itself because I pretty much agreed with most of the stuff that they were saying. I still eat carbs, so I mean you can get your carbs from fruits, veggies, and also pasta, rice, and bread, and etc. So there's so many ways to get carbs, but the main thing is just the glucose, the sugars. Okay. So there's always lots of hype about carbs, which can make it a bit confusing when you're trying to eat healthy. We're told that some carbs are good while others are bad, that you should avoid them to lose weight and many other things. But can we actually do without carbs? I think so. So far, I went on the no carb diet, but I did it wrong. I had no fats in them. I just had just strict protein and nothing else with it, and broccoli, and that was it. It wasn't good, so I messed up on the diet, so I don't really have backup on my part. But right now I'm starting to slowly take out my carbs, and I'm realizing I feel better without them so far, with only 160 grams of carbs, white rice, that I'm having. Everything else is just from my fruits and veggies. But we'll continue. Carbohydrates are a good source of glucose, which helps to fuel us and give us energy. This is why cutting down on carbs can leave you feeling a bit lethargic, as your body will only be able to get fuel from fat, while protein being used for rebuilding tissue throughout your body. And this is why I say we can live without carbs, because you can rely on fats and proteins. Your body will start to use that as energy. This is actually a problem, as every cell in your body can burn the glucose you can get from carbohydrates, but only certain cells can burn fat. So going carb-free won't leave you feeling too great. I haven't had that experience yet because I'm still going through it. Anything new you're trying, by the way, it's going to be hard. It's going to feel different. It's going to make you feel like crap. You know, something good like working out. If you're new at it, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to be tired all the time. You're going to be sore. And that's just because it's new. Anything new that you're going through in life, it's going to feel like crap. Then there's the fact that your body actually requires glucose to continue functioning correctly. Not getting enough glucose can mean that certain tissues and organs can't work as they should, including your brain. Interesting. I thought only fats would rely for your brain and not carbs. So that's something new that I didn't know. While some organs can learn to live without carbohydrates, others can't. This means that it is a good idea to include carbohydrates in your diet, as they are the easiest way to perform glucose to your body. The one thing about this source so far, when I was reading this before I posted this video, is they don't give you a detail on what kind of carbs you should eat, like certain carbs, more dialed in this depth on what carbs you should eat. That being said, you can cut down on or cut out carbs if you are getting enough calories every day. Your body can get glucose from protein. Your body can reform amino acids in your body to do so if it is... Your body can reform amino acids in order to do so if it must, as well as a small amount from fat. While it can take some time to balance your glucose levels based on these things alone, it can be done. This means that if you are getting enough calories from these components, you should be able to go without carbs still to fuel your body. Fuel. And this is what I was saying. Because from the JRE podcast with Jordan Peterson, he has mentioned, not the exact words, but you can cut out these carbs as long as you're replacing them with your fats and high protein. High fats, high protein. And this is what I've been saying. During this debate on Instagram. Where are we? This means you're getting enough calories. Okay, carbohydrates also aren't classified as an essential nutrient. And this is also what I've been saying to the guys on there. Carbs are not an essential nutrient. This is because your body can get your glucose from other nutrients if it needs to. This means you can cut down without experiencing illness. But you can't live without fats and protein. You need those. Absolutely. Try it. Try canceling out. You're going to feel like shit. Trust me, I've tried it. Tried just eating protein and that didn't go so well. Then I was like, maybe I should eat some fats. Then I added my carbs in just to rebalance myself out. Once I got my body adjusted to what I was eating and I started to feel better, slowly taking out carbs. And I'm feeling great so far. High fats, high protein. However, low carbs or carbohydrates and nutrients. Okay. However, low carb diets aren't very suitable, and you may experience tiredness, mood swings, and other things that can affect your happiness and well-being if you remain on one for too long. Yes, that's correct. I think anything you're staying on for too long can have an effect in a bad way. That's why you should always change things up depending on your situation, on your body. Like if you have some type of illness and you eliminating carbs was a good thing for you, then yes, I would consider to stay on that diet and not go back on carbs. Like Jordan Peterson, he had an issue with his self. I think it was like some type of cancer or something with his daughter or wife. I'm not 100% sure, but you will have to watch his recent one with Joe Rogan. And he goes really in depth into that and how they went completely carnivore, just eating strictly meat. And it completely flipped their health in a good way because they eliminated carbs. And they feel great. And they've been doing this for years so far. I think they said like 4 years or something like that. Don't quote me on that though. Just watch it. It's really interesting to watch. So we'll go ahead and continue with this. We're almost done. Rather than cutting out carbs, it is a good idea to swap simple ones, such as white pasta and bread, for complex carbohydrates instead. Things like whole grain take longer to your body to break down, keep you feeling fuller for longer, and essentially less processed than simple carbs. It is important that you listen to your body. Yes, this is key right here. I've ignored this for many years of my life in the fitness industry, and now this year and last year I started to really dial in and listen to my body. So please take note on this part. It is important that you listen to your body when cutting down on carbs, as everyone will respond differently, like I mentioned this before in the very beginning. This means your diet should be flexible enough to meet your daily needs, to stop you on binging on unhealthy foods and the wrong types of carbs, which can drastically affect your diet and weight. So yeah, it says here at the bottom, be sensible with your diet and speak to a professional if you are unsure whether a low carb option is best fit for you. Not only speak to a professional, like a nutritionist is probably what they're asking you to, but get some blood work done as well. Don't rely just on your nutritionist to give you ideas. Maybe, hopefully, is a good nutritionist that will like direct you to get some work done on your blood and what other in-depth work that you need to get done to make sure you actually need to go on a low-carb diet or a high-carb diet. Like I said, people benefit this stuff differently, and everybody's body's different. I respond very well on low-carb, to no carbs, and to high fats. And I love it so far. I feel great. I've gotten to the best shape so far with everything, and I haven't even been cutting yet with my weight. Besides me getting sick, so I lost 10 pounds. But you guys know that. But yeah, that's it for this video. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Peace out.